Good morning, everyone. This is Bill Keegan, Town Manager in Foxboro, with your COVID-19 update for Memorial Day here in the town of Foxboro. I hope you just enjoyed seeing the Memorial Day celebration put together by Veterans Services Officer Ali Rodriguez, who did a terrific job working with Mike from the Foxboro Cable Access, and also from with Christina Metcalf from our office. And also did a really nice job of just pulling a lot of different folks together and a lot of different pieces of those previous years that we celebrated, and we're actually at a point now where unfortunately we could not do that this year, but at least did something to remember, because it's so important to remember on this Memorial Day. So I just couldn't think of Mike Weber's last name, but I just popped into my head. So Mike Weber, thank you for your work on putting that together. So thank you very much. It was a great job. So let's get right to the numbers today and take a look at what's happening. So right now we still have 104 cases in Foxboro. The 81 people have recovered. 11 cases are currently active. That's again, those numbers remain very, very low. A total of 11 have been lost in the follow-up. Actually, 12 have been lost up in the follow-up phase. Total cases negative are 766 cases have tested negative, which is great news. And total hospitalized is 3 currently, and that number has not changed in the past few weeks. And there was 1 death associated with the cases here in Foxboro. So thank you for following here this morning. We do have we do want to try and give you just a couple minor updates. So the Massachusetts Office of Environmental Energy and Environmental Affairs released a presentation from the Outdoor Recreation Advisory Task Force. Operating principles of the task force include access to the outdoors of the public as an essential service, especially during the summer. The goal of reopen the plan for outdoors and recreation is to allow as much access as possible in a safe way, with many opportunities for low-risk activities. DPH guidelines regarding social distancing, gathering size, masks, and cleaning protocols to be implemented as relevant across each activity. Many of the outdoor activities are also major economic drivers for the communities throughout Massachusetts. Timing matters because many activities are seasonal. Outdoor recreation guides will apply to municipal, nonprofit, and business venues. Strong coordination with childcare, retail, and venue decisions. Key announcements include in the presentation are the outdoors are open. Beaches are open for passive and active activity. Beaches which have been open to transitory activity can open for passive activities such as swimming and sunbathing, provided that certain protocols are followed to continue to ensure safe distancing at all times. Parks are open with increased amenities and activities. DCR parks are still open for enjoyment, and additional low-contact recreational opportunities will now be allowed. Adventure awaits. Take advantage of the many seasonal outdoor and adventure recreational opportunities such as mountain biking, whitewater rafting, adventure canopy tours, and summer recreational opportunities. You can go fish or hunt or boat. Most fishing, hunting, and boating opportunities are open and easy to do safely while socially distancing. And outdoor education and natural parks are open. Botanical gardens, zoological parks, nature centers, outdoor centers, reserves, and outdoor public art installations can open in a limited manner for enjoyment. Today, the following businesses are allowed to reopen following mandatory safety standards: auto dealerships, curbside pickup and delivery only, car washes, drive-in movie theaters, barbershops and hair salons by appointment only and limited services, office spaces, lab space, libraries, curbside pickup and delivery only, pet grooming, curbside drop-off, retail stores, curbside pickup and delivery only, and outdoor recreation as described above. We're awaiting further state guidance on other sectors as they open later, and we will see more and more information coming out in the next few weeks to come. Just on the Foxboro side, we are continuing to develop our opening plans ourselves. We will be announcing our plans tomorrow evening, and letting everyone know when we can start continuing to further open every activity in town back to full strength eventually, but not right away, of course. And so we will. We're also working on outdoor dining opportunities and guidance and recreation and limitations as to how we can do that. But we hope to have further information. We'll start the conversation tomorrow night, and then we will have further conversation with the planning board on Thursday night, in hopes that we can develop some guidelines and get things open, at least for meals. Now, there is a limitation with respect to the service of alcohol, and that is something that is limited by the state. However, local state senator Paul Feeney has filed legislation to try and help with that, so as to reduce the amount of time it takes to review those cases, and hopefully have those reviewed only locally as opposed to at the state level, which would be through the ABCC. So we're hoping to get relief on that front. And once that happens, we can have full outside service, provided that those applying for that can actually meet the guidelines as set forth by the town, which we will work on a case-by-case basis. So that is the latest update that I have for today on this solemn and important Memorial Day. We hope that you celebrate it in the proper way and pay respect to those people who have paid the ultimate service price. The ultimate price for servicing the U.S. and providing the protection that we need to protect the democracy of this country, and hope that you celebrate accordingly. So thank you for joining me here today. Again, enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day, and again, celebrate it in a proper way. Thank you very much.